First Governor General of India Warren Hastings. Governor General of Bengal Warren Hastings. Lord William Bentinck. First Governor General of India Robert Clive appointed first Governor of Bengal. Who was the founder of the empire in India? Lord Clive. बैटल ऑफ प्लासी के टाइम भी वही था, क्लाइव. फाउंडर ऑफ ब्रिटिश एम्पायर इन इंडिया, क्लाइव. फादर ऑफ डायarchy, लिनियल कर्टिस. Who among the following abolished dual government system? Warren Hastings. Under whose leadership the suppression of Thuggery achieved? Captain Sleeman. Who credited the suppression of Thuggery in India? Captain W.H. Sleeman. The first railway in India was laid down during the period of Dalhousie. बॉम्बे से थाने था 1853 में. फर्स्ट पैसेंजर ट्रेन ईस्टर्न इंडिया 15 अगस्त 1854 बिटवीन हावड़ा एंड हुगली. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग सोशल रिफॉर्म आर स्टार्टेड बाय विलियम बेंटिक? एबोलिशन ऑफ सती प्रथा, एबोलिशन ऑफ स्लेवरी, रिमूवल ऑफ प्रोविजन ऑफ डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन ड्यू टू रिलीजियस कन्वर्सेशन, सप्रेशन ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइज्ड गैंग ऑफ थग. Who declared sati pratha illegal? William Bentinck. Governor General of India in 1857, Canning. Viceroy adopted the aggressive policy toward Afghanistan, Lytton. Lytton is not associated with the which of the following? Albert Bill. रिपन के टाइम था, रिपन. Which viceroy decentralized the colonial economic structure in India? Mayo. Colonial economic structure in India, Mayo. Sindh was conquered and annexed by the Napier. गवर्नर जनरल एलेनबर्ग था, एलेनबर्ग. कौन किससे है? तो मैकडोनाल्ड कम्युनल अवार्ड से. लिन ऋतु को अगस्त ऑफर डलहौजी डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स चेम्सफोर्ड डायarchy. डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स नॉट एनेक्स्ड अंडर द लॉर्ड डलहौजी डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स. जयपुर. सतारा, जैतपुर, संबलपुर, भगत, उदयपुर, झांसी, नागपुर. जयपुर was not included in these. पॉलिसी ऑफ सिक्योरिटी सेल इज रिलेटेड टू वारेन हेस्टिंग. रिंग फेंस को ही बोलते हैं शायद. रिंग फेंस पॉलिसी एसोसिएटेड वारेन हेस्टिंग और बेलेजली. फर्स्ट मराठा सरदार टू एक्सेप्ट सब्सिडरी अलायंस ऑफ लॉर्ड बेलेजली, पेशवा बाजीराव टू. लॉर्ड मायो रिजोल्यूशन 1870, करेक्ट. It was first step that bifurcated central and provincial government to be empowered to administer certain services. It attempted to rectify existing imparity. It focused on the actual need of province. Which of the following princely state was not annexed by the British? Gwalior. Had bomb thrown on occasion of his state entry into Delhi, हार्डिंग को मारने के लिए 1911 में. Whose tenure as the Viceroy of India was where the great martyr Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev or Rajguru hanged? Irvin. Who established Imperial Cadet Corps? Lord Curzon. Who held free India first time? Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. Outstanding leader of courage and division, Mountbatten. Which among the following viceroy period the title Rai Bahadur or Khan Bahadur began to confirm India? First Indian who assumed the office of Governor General in independent India was Siraj Gopalchari. First Indian Governor in independent Siraj Gopalchari. Economic impact of British rule in India. Which was the impact of railway on India industry during the colonial period? Hindered industrial development by promoting imports. 53. Permanent settlement was made with Zamindar. Who introduced permanent settlement? Cornwallis. Rayatbari system first implemented in Madras. Who introduced Rayatbari system in Madras? Thomas Munro. The system under which peasant himself is the owner of land and held responsible for payment of land revenue to the government is known as Rayatbari. Who introduced the Malbari settlement in Bengal? Holt Mackenzie. 1822 का ये. What was the name also given to forced labor illegal demand from farmer by the landlord? Veti. Home charges or expenses of the Indian government Britain included pension of British Indian military and other store purchase, guaranteed interest on railway. In which year the first cotton textile mill established in India? 1818. Fort Gloucester near Kolkata. When was the new Enfield rifle with greased cartridge introduced in British Indian Army? December 56. Where from the revolution 1857 first start? Meerut. Revolt of 1887 first started from Meerut. Which of the following was not reason making sepoy of East India Company rebellion? The inefficiency of officer. Revolt 1857 at Lucknow was led by Begum of Awadh. Which of the following person had participated actively in the revolt of 1857? सब तो है. Who among the following did not rebel against the British East India Company? Nizam of Hyderabad. Be terrorist enemy of the British during revolt 1857. Maulvi Ahmadullah Shah. Revolt 1857 was witnessed by the poet Ghalib. Which of the following name is associated with the movement 1857? Tatya Tope. Where was the Jhansi ki Rani Lakshmibai died? Gwalior. Which of the following group did not participate in revolt 1857? Sahukar and Zamindar. What was the main cause of the failure of revolt 1857? Lack of common strategy and centralized organization. Reason of failure of revolt 1857. Military superiority. Rebel did not have a unified program and ideology. There was a lack of support from the all section of society. Assertion reason. The first war of independence in 1857 failed to secure freedom for British government. Leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar did not have popular support and most of the Indian rulers of important states sided away from the struggle. When did Queen Victoria declare taking over Indian administration under British Crown? 1 November 1858. November. Queen Victoria Proclamation issued 1 November 1858. After the revolt 1857, British recruited the soldiers from Gorkha, Sikh and Punjabi in north. Who called the revolt 1857 a conspiracy? James Outram and B. Taylor. Uprising of 1857 described as the first Indian War of Independence. B.D. Savarkar. First Independence. B.D. Savarkar. First Independence. B.D. Savarkar. Associated with the army organization after the suppression of revolt 1857. Peel Commission. Event of 1857 started as religious conflict and ended as a freedom struggle. Dr. S.N. Sen. कुंवर सिंह जगदीशपुर, हजरत महल लखनऊ, खान बहादुर बरेली, मौलवी फैजाबाद।